Well, the first thing about discerning your sphere of influence is to understand and identify areas where you have power to affect outcomes. You need to identify and understand areas where you have the power to affect outcomes. Now, these are areas where your direct influence as a Christian must come to bear. And I see this in my own practical work in academia, playing out in four different key ways. Every legal work that we embark upon has some serious creates a serious platform for us as believers to demonstrate the glory of God, the excellence of God, the beauty of God, the character of God, the nature of God, the creativity of God, the power of God. All of these dimensions of the attributes of God as He has given them to us, work is a great platform for those attributes to find expression. So the next dimension is that you can see your job as a career. This is where you see your job as just as you see work as a place where you can build your skills and develop professionally. Again, another great way to see work and another layer of perception of work. However, that is not everything. It doesn't tell us everything. There is a third level. The third level is where we see work as a calling. And that for me is really where the rubber hits the road for a believer. That in as much as I'm okay to see my work as a job and to see my work as a career, those two frames are a part of the process. I remember a conversation I had once with a young, professor and a good friend who came to me and said to me, "I set myself a target that by a particular age I must become a full professor, a very young age, by the way." And we got into a conversation, and he called me and he said, "I have attained a full professorship in a reputable institution, but I feel unfulfilled." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I feel unfulfilled because I've attained it and there is nothing else there is to it." I felt really sorry for him because I knew immediately that it was a case of a clear disconnect between position and purpose. That you can attain position and still be disconnected from purpose. As believers, position is what we use as a platform to execute purpose. By just being salt and by just being light, it is one of the most powerful ways to bring people to know that you're a child of God. You see, being a Christian puts upon you a beautiful aura that attracts everybody. When others are stressed about things, you are not stressed about them. When others are saying negative things, you are not saying negative things. People would wonder, what kind of breed are you? Your lifestyle is the most effective evangelism tool that you have in any workspace and indeed in any sphere of influence. When we allow God use us and we pray, we do what we need to do as well, we can begin to create high impact research, create new knowledge and insights that can change our world, that can change, societies and systems.